Hello, lovely people. Welcome to this channel and welcome to this reading for 12th of March. We're going to have a look what is the energy around this day, what we need to know, what we can expect as well. Let's see what is coming. I'm also curious for 12th of March. If you like this reading, please like, subscribe, comment, share. I'm featuring daily readings on my partner channel. This is my partner channel, so be aware that we are working together, we collaborate, and we help each other with what we do. And if you want to see more of these readings, I have my own channel, which you can find in the description box below. But let's see what is coming for 12th of March, what we need to know. 12th of March. We have higher power. Okay, this is very powerful card. Let's see what else. I'm gonna put the cards and then we can see in deep what is happening. We have Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords, King of Cups, Nine of Wands. Oh, we have 7, 8, 9. Then we have Eight of Cups. Look at that. Wow. And the Chariot. So there's a lot going on. Let's see. Let's start with this card. Higher power. Now, this is a powerful card. You can see here a lady. She's cuddling another person. You can see the face of a person. This lady is your higher self. And this is the person. The lady, first of all, can be read as an angel, someone that is looking after you. But also, it's very powerful card because this card tells you that you have a higher power. You do. You know, we are humans, but we have this energy around us that can grow. And what I will tell you is that this higher power that we are gifted with, what this card tells you is that you can do more and better to what you do. You know, you can grow and become in a higher vibration. You can feel like, I can tell you, you can feel like you are unstoppable. You can do what you want, whatever you think, you can do it. This card tells you to remember that you have a much higher power to succeed at what you want, to receive what you want, to get what you want. You just probably are not using it to the full extent. And this is what this card tells you to remember. You know, you have this power. Also, you're protected from the universe. And also, this card tells me as well that most likely, I feel here in this reading that you cannot even realize that you can do bigger and better to what you're doing right now. This card is a reminder to tell you you can do much more, much, you can exceed yourself as well at what you do. Just you haven't, I feel like if you decide to do it, you will do it. This is what this card tells you, to remind you that you can. Now, and we're starting with this card, which is Seven of Wands. When you know, powerful card, you see. And I will tell you here with this card tells you, fight for what you know and what you want. Because we have these two first cards, which are Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands, this guy here is standing behind his values and beliefs and fighting. This is the competition, fighting the competition. But he's on a higher, you can see, higher level. What did we start the reading with? Higher power, you can see, higher power. So, you are on a higher position, higher power. You can see the guy's on a higher position. These people with the wands cannot reach him. So, you are capable, you have the skills, the knowledge, you have the gifts, the talents to beat the competition. You have everything within you to reach what you want. This is what this card tells me. Although you've been through a lot, we have here the card of battles. You see, the Nine of Wands look like the injured warrior. You know, he is just about holding to this wand, but he's not giving up, isn't it? He passed through a lot of battles, the ones behind other battles, but he's not giving up. He is persevering. And now these cards are telling you, continuance to follow and put the work towards what you want. You know you have a higher power which is protecting you, which is helping you. You can do much more and bigger and better, I would say. And although, you may feel like sometimes you're tired, you may feel like, oh, I had enough, or I have to deal with this, I have to deal with that. Do not give up. These two cards are telling me, whatever you're going through, by the way, these cards are telling me that you can go through. Don't feel like you cannot. You can. Just you need to persevere. And looking at this, I do feel, you are also, because we have here two eights, eight of swords, eight of cups. I do see that you are realizing that something is holding you back here, whatever is that for you. Something is holding you back. You see, this lady feels stuck with the eight of swords. She's stuck and tied up and blindfolded, but she's outside. You can see she's not in the room. So you may feel stuck at something. You may feel whatever you're doing. You may feel sometimes that you're restricted. You may feel I don't have the time. I don't have the resources to do it. Whatever you may feel. I feel like you're realizing here that you have been stuck with something. You see, she's been stuck and tied up. And you are walking away. We can see the Eight of Cups. With the Eight of Cups, you are walking away from a situation. Most likely, this could be as well something that has kept you stuck, something that is keeping you stuck, also slow you down with something. Now, the most important about this card, Eight of Swords, is that the lady here can help herself to untie herself and remove the blindfold. How? By going to one of the swords and cut the swords. You can see, if she go close to the swords, she will cut the rope and she will remove the blindfold. So I feel here that you are, because we have the card of walking away. The guy is walking away from a situation, from a place, from something that no longer serves him. And he feel like, I need to walk away, because if I stay here, there's not any more progress, there's not any more um, emotional satisfaction with something. You are ready to walk away. I was going to say that the sword that can help you to untie yourself is a tool that you can use. Most likely, what I feel here, you're walking away from something that you have realized what has kept you stuck, what has hold you back, and you're ready now to break free, as you see, from this being tied up and stuck to walking away from something. Confirmed here that you're ready now to walk away. You're ready now. You see what you need to change. Maybe even you see what tools you need to use to free yourself from this situation. The tool that you can use can be, for example, you need to learn more. You need to sort something, whatever. You need to research more. This is the tools, the sorts. So there's a tool here that you're using to free yourself and walk away from something that you realize is not helping you. Something here is most likely holding you back, and you feel like, I need to break free from this. I need to stop doing this. That's what these cards are telling me. And we have the higher power, which tells me that you're protected as well. You are guided as well. This is the higher power. You are guided, and you most likely realizing what steps you need to take to free yourself from this situation, yeah, to not to feel anymore tied up, stuck, and blindfolded. That's what I see. We also have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is your energy. The King of Cups is emotional balance. And I do see that by walking away from something, by breaking free, most likely as well, having this higher power, you are realizing you have the power to do that, by the way. With the King of Cups, you are bringing emotional balance in your life. This is the King of Cups. He's sitting on the top of the water, but the water, how stable he's sitting. The water is not make him to go left and right, and shake him and whatever, take him here and there. He's sitting very balanced. So this is a card of emotional balance. Cups talks about emotions, and the King of Cups tells me that you are becoming emotional balance. You are realizing what the action you need to take, what you need to break free from, maybe even what tools to use here to break yourself, to free yourself from something that is the King of Cups, and you're finding this emotional balance that you need. Also, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of going forwards. Also, it's a card of success, by the way, and I do feel by realizing that you have the power, the higher power, you have everything within you to break that, to move forwards, to walk away from something. The Chariot, you see, he's leaving the town. You can see the town is behind. He's going on a journey, leaving the town. What this guy is doing, leaving the cups behind him. So both cards indicate that you're taking the actions. I'm walking away from this. I'm moving forwards. I'm with the Chariot. This is confirming here that you are realizing that you cannot longer be stuck. You don't want to be stuck, and you're taking the action. The Chariot is that he take the matter in his hands. That's what he do. He put the work, and he goes for success. This is the Chariot. Also, the Chariot is a card of traveling. He's leaving the town behind. Maybe for some of you, this is a sign that you're preparing to travel, going to travel. But I see here that you're going. You have like, this is my journey that I need to take. You're realizing this is the Chariot, getting in charge of something, like taking the actions to do the right things. And you know that if you do that, it's gonna follow a success for you. This is the Chariot. Very nice and positive card, by the way. I do see that. I mean, amazing reading, by the way, very powerful with the higher power here. Realize that you have the power to do anything you want. So thank you very much for being here. I hope I was able to help. Please let me know in the comments. Thank you and have a magical day ahead.